Hello and welcome to Unscripted. I'm Asa Rehman and I am happy to be joined by the Canadian Premier League Commissioner, David Klaniken. Thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Thank you very much for having us.
It's been an exciting first year. How would you assess the first year of the Canadian Premier League? This is it.
We're good?
It's go time.
This is go time.
Canadian Premier League season kicks off on August 13th with a rematch between last year's finalists, Forge and Cavalry. And to get you all hyped up for the Island Games, we're having our way too early, highly debatable CPL Power Rankings. And the person you want to send all your hate tweets to is at Gareth Wheeler. If you have any issues with these CPL Power Rankings, Gareth, who do you have, first of all, at number 8?
The Canadian men's national team was pretty good as well. They won the CONCACAF Championship and earned a spot in the following year's World Cup. We are at TD Place as the CPL has just announced the 8th club in the league, Atletico Ottawa, and they are set to begin their inaugural season in just about 2 months. We also learned who the new coach will be, Miguel Mista, familiar to TFC fans and soccer fans in this country.
Found Anthony Novak at the top of the 18. 2 touches is all he needed to blast home the game winner. And in that moment, I think every Canadian Premier League fan across the country shouted, "Yes, Vac."
This game, how nervous was Tommy Wheeldon Jr. when Pasquotti's going down, Mason Trafford gets a bloody nose, and he's already dealing with so many injuries to his roster?
It reminds me of a player I grew up admiring, Fiji Flash, Ivor Evans for the Vancouver 86ers. This kid's dynamic as well. He can whip in a good cross. Hope to see him climb this list next year.
Don't think you missed the game, but we'll run the highlights for you. And yeah, it was Forge defending their title. Halifax looking to get their first North Star Shield. The first good chance of this game, really the only good chance of the first half, falls for Mova Bully. His shot easily stopped, though, by Christian Oxner.
They were sound defensively. Ingham was solid in goal as well. They knew the result that they needed in this match, and they end up getting it, not giving up more than a goal.
On location at Tim Hortons Field, 10,000 fans are expected for what should be a great game, the first leg of the finals. And in that preview, Bobby Smirniota said, "Listen up," and we all kind of sat up. So these coaches definitely have our attention. Should be a great game.
Still to come, Montreal unveiled their latest edition. And we look back at Toronto's biggest win of the season and find out what this has to do with anything. You might have an idea with the big tournaments on the horizon, but if you don't, you'll have to stick around to find out. This is the second half of the report. Asa and Bobby at the desk with you. It'll be an MLS-filled second half of the show. If you have any issues with this list, of course, hit him up on Twitter at Gareth Wheeler. Positive tweets only for myself at Asa Rehman. Hope you enjoyed this. All the action right here on OneSoccer.